I mean it. First things first, it's still a pandemic, people, so I encourage you all to wear your mask. Before we even get started, I need to know one thing. Did you miss me? I know I've been gone for a long time, but since Jack is back, Cap was back. It's been a hot summer, but we do know things change, and I'm prepared for all winter weather. I do got you covered. Now, today we're gonna check in with Fat Joe. He's down in Miami, living the good life. He said, yesterday's price is definitely not today's price. I say, yesterday's weather is definitely not today's weather. Let's get prepared and go to the drip report. What's up, everybody? This is your weatherman, Jim. If you're in New York City, you know I got you covered like the leaves on my lawn right now. Before anything gets started, let's start with this drip. Shout out to GBNY for this fresh pair of ACGs. Purple brand on the jeans, which is my favorite denim right now, I can't lie. Shout out to 375 boys that always keep me drippy and the latest with this Heron Preston ensemble, who is an all-black designer. As we take it to the top, you know I wear a mean dog pair of shades. Look at that VL on the side, Vamp Life. Shout out to Vintage Frame for the collabo. Corey, I appreciate you. Now, let's get into this weather. Today is what we call a perfect day. We're in the 60s, but it's gonna feel like the 70s, but tonight it's gonna drop down to your 50s. You might gotta get your eagle on just a little bit. As we go into Saturday, the weather's gonna start to change drastically. Cloudy for the most of the day. We're gonna start in the 50s, drop down to the 40s. So baby girl, I encourage you to put that sundress away and now get that winter drip out. Get your Uggs out, baby. It's about time. As we go into Sunday, you might get a half a day of drip. 60s and sunny for most of the day, but at nighttime there's a 40% chance of WAP. That means there's a 40% chance of wet-ass precipitation. Don't get wet, baby girl. Keep a plastic bag in the shorty pocket to cover that nice wig up. You heard? Now, let's see what's going on in other areas, climates, and terrains. What's up, everybody? This is your weatherman, Jim, back with your national forecast. Now, for the most part in the Northwest this weekend, they will be experiencing heavy WAP, wet-ass precipitation. If you don't know, places like Washington, Oregon, and North California will be getting rain on their heads, so please keep a plastic bag, baby girl. Now, moving over to Denver, they looking pretty smooth. Weather seems to be clear. They'll be in the 60s, dropping down to the 40s, and they are getting ready for ski season. So if you're ready to hit the slopes, get ready. Dallas is making me a little bit jealous because they'll be in the high 80s for the most part this weekend, dropping down to the 70s. But as we go over to the Midwest and check Memphis out, they get me jealous also because they'll be in the 80s for the most part this weekend, dropping down to the 60s with a slight chance of rain on Sunday. You heard? Now, for the most part, the Midwest will be experiencing heavy WAP all weekend. Wet-ass precipitation, let it rain and clear it out. As we go over to North Carolina, Raleigh will be looking pretty good in the 70s for the most part this weekend, drop it down to the 60s. Now, if you're in North Carolina, you head over to Durham, go to Slush, tell them that I sent you. You heard? Now let's take it down to Miami to see my big brother, Fat Joe, the biggest. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Big bro, how is that weather looking down in Miami?
Man, you know, I gotta keep the chili on the wrist because the weather is 80 degrees. I mean, you got to be topless out here walking around the beach. If AC don't work, you are out of here. This is so hot. In fact, I'm working on my suntan as we speak.
Just rub it in. Just rub it in, why don't you? Well, you looking pretty cool. You got them ice cubes on, sitting in the middle of Miami with all them sun rays. I'm definitely jealous. Let them know about the show, though. You can't get off without letting them know about the show, what time it comes on, please.
We the biggest in the game, IG, every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And guess what? Yesterday's weather is not today's weather, Jimmy.
Boom. With that being said, big baby, big brother, Fat Joe, the biggest legendary Bronx has never ever seen somebody take him around the world like you did. I appreciate you. Enjoy your tan down in Miami, and I get with you soon.
Peace, my brother.
What's up, everybody? This is the Capo back with your weekend drip to let you know what's dripping in our culture. First up, we have Snoop D-O-double-G, which always been my favorite artist since Deep Cover, Ask My Mama. But happy birthday to you, big bro. He just turned 50, which is a half a century. If you came from the places that we came from, then you know that it's God sent. more laps around the sun for you. Now, Snoop just announced that he will be a part of an NFT sitcom. This NFT sitcom will take place in the 70s. It's about the Harlem Globetrotters, and Snoop will be a Harlem Globetrotter trainer, which should be pretty funny. They haven't announced the date yet, but I know it's called A Doggone Jam, and I'm looking forward to watching that. Happy birthday, big dog, the biggest dog of them all. Now, next up, what does Thugger Thugger and Elon Musk have in common? Well, Thugger Thugger received 100 acres of land in August for his birthday from his manager. He decided to name the land Slime City, and he's gonna be building housing, water park, and concert grounds on this. He also tweeted out that he tweeted out to Elon Musk, let's get it right. He tweeted to Elon he would like to turn Slime City solar, which is pretty dope. Elon replied and said, talk to me in private. So I'm looking forward to see how that goes, which is pretty dope. Shout out to Slime Slap. You already know the rules, gang. Last but not least, what do you do when you're a billionaire? Pretty much anything you want, as Kanye has won in the court to change his name to Ye. So a 2018 tweet where he said no first name, no middle name, or no last name, whatever he said. But I know if your mama call you Kanye, then we gonna call you Kanye. I'm just joking. He also filed a patent for sanitary masks and other funny masks that he's running around wearing. Now, I don't know if that's gonna be part of the drip, but Kanye's a genius and he does pretty good in fashion. So if you're gonna make these masks a part of your drip, you can put it in the bottom of the comments and let us know how you dripping. We getting closer to that time of the show. You know the rules. Stay high, stay fly, stay dry. You got to get that drip right so you don't slip right. Same black channel, same black time. REVOLT. Anything less is uncivilized. I'll catch you next week. Pow.